The question I would ask you then, you've got a mentor, you're keeping keeping up to speed with different readings, technical blogs, going to events, or you're kind of immersing yourself in it. Mm-hmm. Did you have an aha moment where you said, this is it, this is what we're doing, and that was it, you're going to change and you're sticking to it, or have you just evolved? What has it been?
I think the aha moment came at the beginning, when realizing that, we could no longer, as I said, continue to, revise documents and get them signed off by business analyst, product manager, and go through this whole contract, so
yeah.
A bit of the aha moment was the Agile manifesto that I saw at the time, and said, actually, that's the philosophy that I'd like to live, and that's the philosophy that I'd like to work.
How did you come across that? Did you come across by accident? Did someone come up and tell you about it?
I think it was just through research on Agile to figure out, at the time where it all originated from, and how it all begun, and it started with this Agile manifesto, where many people, I guess, within the industry and in the 90s were also tired of how the waterfall had been implemented. And to be honest, the waterfall implementation probably was more intended for consultancy companies and delivering to customers, where they had to go through requirements documents, get them signed off, and then go to the next stage of design, technical, architecture documents, all of these things, and so everything was staged and signed off and delivered.
So one question I always found interesting is you've got your process, you're sending to Scrum, and then the CEO comes up and goes, stop everything, do this, we need to get this delivered, this customer is saying this, or issue, focus on this, I don't care about your processes, do this. How do you stay strong and protect the team and go, no, we are doing this?
Yeah, I think that what we're seeing within the IT industry is, we talk about continuous delivery now.
Yeah.
Building and testing and deploying software on a regular basis, like the likes of Facebook, Google, they've all implemented a fine art in how you can deliver small features on a regular basis. And more now you're finding that, if you're delivering on a regular basis, on a monthly basis, there isn't that kind of urgency anymore, whereas if the business and the customers know they're getting monthly features, it's if something comes up, it's in the next release, we schedule it in, and it gets executed.
It sounds a lot more organised, and you can work towards it.
And fundamentally it's changed how product management look at things as well, where traditionally, if they had a release and it was a 6-month release, they made sure they had to pack in everything into the backlog, because it was their one opportunity and chance to get what they needed in.
Yeah, of course.
Which meant that you have huge backlogs, you're trying to assign them across teams, and then there's a humongous effort to try and deliver on that, whereas if you break things up into smaller batches, as per lean development and agile, and you deliver value on a regular basis to your customers, then everything works a lot smoother, and that's really where companies and where we're trying to get as a company, so that we can do that on a regular basis. There are small things that happen every day that you always learn, you always have to be curious and always be open to learning something, whether you're a leader or whether you're an individual contributor in a team. You always have to learn, and there are small things that you learn every day. I think in the last few years, one of the things that I've learned in leadership is that the only thing that I can be is the best version of myself.
Right. Can't you be everything to everyone? Isn't that what it's about, being a leader, to do all the right things all the time?
Yeah, and what I mean by that is, you can have mentors, you can have other leaders, and you can kind of say that they're a great leader, that's who I want to be like, that's who
they're inspiration, aspire to.
They're inspiration, but at the end of the day, all you can do is be the best leader of you. And that's what I try and do on a daily basis. And I suppose it's something that I've kind of challenged myself over the last few years, and something I realized that the best thing I can do is personally develop myself, improve my leadership skills, and bring my kind of personality and character to leadership. What I look at, for all of the team and for us is, is there a purpose? What's the higher purpose that we're working towards? And for SAP, the vision for SAP is, to make the world a better place and, improve the lives of people, and we do that by helping businesses be the best run businesses,
Yeah.
and making the employees of those companies and their customers be as productive and efficient as possible. I'd say to anybody starting out in their career, make sure that you have that purpose and you understand why you're doing things. The other part is the growth. Like, am I growing within my current career, and where do I want to go? So this is back to your 1 or 2 year plan. So
Yeah.
and in SAP we have what we try to do is on the job opportunities to grow and challenge yourself.